Hey yo, I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another action figure review. In this episode, we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Deadpool wave. This is the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure set, and this is actually the Deadpool figure out of the set. And more specifically, this is the X-Force version of Deadpool in his cool gray suit. So, this comes on a standard Marvel Legends series card here. The nice kind of window plasticky thing here showing the figure. Very cool looking. Nice Deadpool logo up front. The top has the regular Deadpool just logo itself. The Sasquatch Build-A-Figure stamp. On the sides we've got some cool artwork from the gray suited Deadpool. Same thing on the other side. The bottom does have just standard copyright information-y stuff. Flipping it over to the back, we've got the glamour shot of Deadpool there in his X-Force suit. And the rest of the figures in the wave, along with the Build-A-Figure Sasquatch breakdown. Pretty cool looking. We'll go ahead and start unboxing this thing. There's a single piece of tape here holding this tab on. Slice it open. And just pull this little tab thing out. So this is actually the second Deadpool in the set out of this wave. There's also the classic 90s red suit version. But this is the gray suit X-Force uniform, I guess you could say that. Slide that out, toss that to the side. The little plastic blister just lifts out and you're left with the cardboard backing, which has just got the Deadpool logo and kind of a blank grayish colored thing. Get rid of that because it's not really much fun. So we've got some cool accessories here. We do get the head for Sasquatch out of the Build-A-Figure piece here, so pretty cool looking. We've got two katanas. Slide those out. Try to slide those out. There we go. That one's a little bent, but whatever. Then we've got two other weapons here. A cool assault plasma rifle looking thing. And a cool plasticky looking pistol. Then the figure itself. Toss the case to the side there, and we'll go ahead and zoom in real close so we can take a look at the figure. So, where do we start? Let's start with the Build-A-Figure piece. This is the head for Sasquatch. Pretty nice looking detail. Really cool looking hair. And some nice facial features. But we need the rest of the Build-A-Figure pieces to make this thing complete. So this will go in our stack of parts for right now. Accessory wise, we do get two of these katanas. Pretty nice looking. They've got some pretty interesting details on the actual pommel here. Some nice little red details. Pretty cool looking. Two of those. And the cool thing is that you do have two sheaths on his back here. So you take your katanas and just kind of slip them inside like so. And they kind of fit through the bottom there and are exposed a little bit there, but still look really cool. Like that, and then you can kind of see them from the front there. Pretty nice looking. Overall, they look really nice. I think these are the same ones we got with the, which one was that? The Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave. So, pretty cool. Moving on to the actual plasma rifle here. This is made out of that really soft plastic, so it's very bendy. It's got some two-tone paint going on here, some weird color choices for this blue, but some interesting details anyways. There we go, there's the light shining a little bit on it. Pretty cool looking. I'm not really a big fan of the blue color here with that, but I guess it adds some contrast to the figure, so yeah. Anyways, you can grab it in his hand pretty easily. Again, it's that soft material, so you kind of have to be mindful of that. But fits in his hand really easily. Looks pretty cool. Not bad. Then the other weapon we have here is this weird blue and orange pistol. So, I'm not really sure what they were thinking when they did this color here. It definitely looks like one of those like police training pistols and not an actual sidearm, but I don't know. Still interesting detail work here. Just kind of an odd choice for color. You'll note that there is an actual holster on his side here for that pistol to slip in. Just kind of shove it in there. It actually fits really nice and tight, so you don't have to worry about it falling out or anything like that. It does look a bit weird with that blue color, to be honest with you, but overall it does the job. Let's get that back out of there. So, yeah, some pretty cool weapons. We haven't traditionally gotten a lot of accessories with these Marvel Legends figures. Deadpool seems to be one of the exceptions. He comes with a lot of stuff. That Juggernaut Build-A-Figure Deadpool was really top-notch, and this one so far is holding up pretty well. Looking at the figure itself, has some basic details. It's kind of the basic figure itself. They've done a good job on the paint apps here. You got a cool kind of red eyes going on there. The mask does look really nice. It's got that cool little fold there in the back. Cool collar. Some really nice detail work on his sword shoulder things. Some cool little highlights on the buckles there. And I don't know how well this actually shows up on screen or not, but they have actually done a kind of a wash on this. So it's kind of got that gray color underneath, and it's got the black wash applied to it. So it does look really nice there. Traditional kind of belt here with lots of pouches. They have done a really good job. They've kind of followed that same black wash effect here. So you've got the nice blue gray kind of showing through, and then you've got the black over top of it and the little silver highlights on the buckles. Cool little X symbol there on his belt buckle itself. Then you got these cool pouches on his leg here. Again, follows the same motif here. It's got the gray undertones with the black wash and the silver highlights on the buckles and the little snaps there. So pretty cool looking. It is kind of loose here and kind of easily falls off. So you just kind of have to wiggle that around to get it to go wherever you want it to go. And hopefully it'll stay once you get it there. And it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Got the little buckly things on his ankles and his wrists. And then his actual sheaths for the katanas have some interesting details on them as well. So overall, really nice job on this one. There's a little bit of paint slop going on here on the side. Looks like where they applied some of that black wash, gray wash kind of thing. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's there. Articulation wise, the head does spin 360 degrees. We do have plenty of up motion there, so he can look all the way up. He can look all the way down. Has just a little bit of head tilt, not a whole lot. So, not that big of a deal, but something to point out again. Standard ball and swivel at the shoulder joints there. Nice and tight and clicky. Standard swivel at the top of the biceps. We do get a double elbow joint there. Very cool. And we've got the wrist twist. And he also has that rocker on his wrist. So, pretty cool. Very nice looking. We do have the standard ab crunch feature going on there. So you can do all the way down, all the way up. Looks a little odd there. A little bit of a gap showing there. Then the standard looks really good. We do have the waist twist as well. A little bit of a catch right there. Standard plastic T-hook at the hips. Full forward motion there. Pretty decent back motion and adequate side motion there. We do have the twist at the top of the thigh. We do get a double knee joint. We get the twist at the mid-calf point there, which is very nice. And the standard rocker ball twisty bendy ankle joint thing here. So you can kind of go any which way you want to, so you can simulate Colossus snapping his ankle if you want to. So kind of cool. Nice articulation on this guy. The figure looks really nice here. The little holster thing's a little bit loose, a little too loose for my liking, but it definitely works. You got ways to stick all of his weapons on here. Throw his katanas on there. Put his pistol in the holster. And then you can throw his plasma rifle in his hand. And there you go. You got the cool gray-suited X-Force Deadpool. Very nice looking figure. I was not really looking forward to adding another Deadpool to the collection here. Kind of getting a little oversaturated on Deadpool, which is something I didn't think I would ever be able to say, but we're definitely getting to that point with, especially with the new wave that just came out with the Sauron figures. There's a lot of Deadpool in there, so I don't know. This one is still good. It's definitely enough of a variant here to make it worth picking up by itself. It does look really nice, and it definitely has that cool gray suit feel to it. So yeah, this is definitely a Deadpool that's worth picking up. Yeah, so if you can, pick it up. It's going right now still about retail prices, so around the $20 mark. It will go up and down a little bit depending on that. That may be because they just released that new wave of figures that has more Deadpools in it. But you do get the cool Build-A-Figure piece here that you need. So yes, I do recommend picking this guy up. That's all the time we have for today, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to our channel. Drop some comments down below. Let us know what you think of this cool gray-suited X-Force Deadpool. If you'd like to see any specific figures reviewed in the future, let me know that as well, and I'll do my best to see if I can track them down. And hit that little like button up there if you want, and be on the lookout for more awesome videos coming down the pipeline. Till next time.